Home Depot.
Now I'm gonna call Mike and have Mike come over here and take care of it. You're gonna have to do something over here to make this happen. This is kind of like I ain't gonna say a normal, typical day, but these are things that do happen when you have rental property and you have tenants do the things they do. As you can see, the damage, you're seeing the police when they pull it up, and just total confusion. And now when I leave here, I got to go to the east side. You guys heard me take that phone call a few minutes ago. This guy talking about his boiler not working. The guy who is $200 short on his rent. So some of the things that we go through. It's unfortunate, but it happens. So I go through all this with owner. I am just the owner's representative.
Okay.
I don't own the house.
Right.
My job is to rehab it, put it together, rent it out, make certain he get his money every month. That's my job.
Okay.
So in the process, I've involved these guys in the whole process, and I'll send him the applications. He'll go through them. He'll weed through them. Then he'll say, "What you think? What you think about this? What you think about that?" And then he'll end up making a lot of the decision as well, because it's his house. I mean, look at the applications.
Okay.
I'm just a gopher.
Okay.
You know. Hello? Yes. Who? Yes, ma'am, that's me. Right, now he's with me, but I'm over here right now. Right, I got you. Right, he get ready to get messed up, huh? All right, then. I appreciate it. All right. I just talked about her. That's the neighbor across the alley.
Oh.
You got somebody in that house over there? The door open? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm over here. They about to get messed up. I'm coming over there. That's funny. Talking about somebody who's looking out. That's what I'm talking about.
Y'all paying to be wise, dog, huh?
I was just telling her or him about the lady across the hall.
Yeah.
She called, somebody over there, the door open. I'm getting ready to come over there. That was her just called me.
Wow.
Somebody over there, they're going to get messed up. I'm on my way up. I said, I'm over here. It's me. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, my God, that was funny. Oh, that was funny. They're about to get, and she like 70-something years old. They're going to get messed up.
Vice versa.
Absolutely.
I can't afford the monthly rent which you quoted to me.
Right.
And I hope it stays
I mean,
that way.
Well, we're gonna see what we're gonna do. That's the plan for right now. But
Okay.
remember, at some point in life, there's this thing called, what's that word? Inflation. Yeah, I mean, things go up. I mean, if let's say the taxes go up, which they probably will at some time, and the water rates. I mean, you can't expect it. There might be some adjustments at some point, but nothing major.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
just
long
saying.
as you're willing to work with me, if we can come to some agreement where you can do whatever it is you have to do and keep me in a roof over and help me keep a roof over my head.
Right.
That's and I know in order to do that, I am required to pay what is expected of me.
Absolutely.
What you're asking at whatever time, the date and whatnot that I must have these things done.
One of my earlier videos, it said, Shay, if a lot of the only problem with these people out in the state and out of the country buying these properties, they don't want to do nothing. They just let them just sit here at the time and just let it go because they don't have proper management, or they don't know which direction to really go because somebody talked them into buying this property and they don't know what to do now because that person done abandoned them and got what they could out the deal. In Ohio. But let me show you how easy it is to invest and just do the right thing and make money. He said, that house, I just bought a house for $1,500, a 2-family flat brick. You guys seen it. He was asking how much can I rent it for? Okay. So I said, well, $550 up and $550 down, 3 bedrooms. By the time I'm done with it, making it nice and clean, it's going to be, $550. That's kind of cheap in Detroit for 3 bedrooms. You just got to make certain Pookie and Ray Ray and Shaquaqua and Peanut and the whole gang just don't follow them. Because I got a house where it's a
It's a 2-bedroom house. And we recently went over there, wondered why the water bill was so damn high. I said, damn, this water bill high as hell for 2 people. You don't pay the water, it's the sewerage is actually really what costs. And I said, something going on. I said, let me get by here and see what's happening. And I go over there, just think if there's a leak or something, or a toilet or something, and there's 9 names. 9 on the mailbox. I said, oh, hell no. But yeah, anyway, that's another story. But far as that is concerned, yeah, about $1,100 a month total, up and down. So I paid $1,500 for it. So the taxes are $1,700 a year. And when someone moves in, what always requires first and last month. So that one person going to give me $1,100 just to move in anyway, right? So there's been times if I got 2 people moving in at the same time. Think about it, I mean, right off rip, you made $2,200 just right off rip, just because 2 people just walked through the door. Now just do the math. $2,200. You just paid $1,500 for it. And taxes are $1,700 a year. And as far as the utilities, I'm only paying the water. So if Pookie and Ray Ray and the gang don't show up and make the water bill go up, I can keep the bill roughly around between $40 and $80 a month, which is fine, because look at your overhead and your profit at that point. So just as long as you don't run out and start putting rims on cars, putting $6,000 rims on a $400 car. I mean, oh Lord.
What you done found now?
Right, this property right here, the one that they still billing me for, and I don't even own that property anymore.
I got it. I'm taking care of it. Anything else?
No, I'm not gonna put you through nothing else.
Come back to see me.
You know I will.
When you finish taking care of everything else, I'll take care of this right now.
You gonna take care of it right now?
I'm gonna do it right now because I don't want you talking about.
Cause this is tripping me out.
She don't believe a landlord.
He the landlord and
who
he
help
helps
people
you move.
I'm the landlord. Yeah.
He said, you don't discriminate against the color of dollar.
Somebody want to move in.
Right.
Now this,
I give the U-Haul for you, put you in here quick.
now he must
Right.
he must be connected.
No,
Y'all not. I mean,
I don't know.
you don't know him.
That's what you do when you get a house.
Oh,
That's right.
Oh,
It's about
Oh.
business.
Yeah.
excuse me. One other thing. And turn it to him.
That's what it's about, right?
Turn it to me.
About that money, baby.
And that's what it's about, you.
Nose up, and we done. So that's what we do. We go out and look for property. We scout property for you. We get them cleaned out, rehab, rent it, and generating cash flow. So Tim be a happy camper when I go to the bank and put money into his account. He's happy. He's real happy, trust me. And so is Terry too. Everybody else is generating, even naive. Everybody's happy when they're generating cash flow. I'm going to tell you, a lot of these houses, of course, you know, they don't have gas and lights, and it was cut off from the street. So we had to set up service from scratch. So they had to come out here and dig the ground up and reinstall the pipes because they cut it off from the streets. It's a big, long process. It takes a long time. And we're doing the same thing for John Gates over on Bradford. We got to do the same process over there, and they're just getting here to do this. And this is a rare glimpse of DTE in action. For him on Marlowe, it's a tight fight, baby. This house, to me, has absolutely no curb appeal. It's very small. I mean, there's things you can do to make this house look nice, but for right now, it just don't have no curb appeal. The porch is all wood. It's kind of weak, so there's some issues there. And this living room is tiny. That's what I'm talking about, the tight fight, as Dave shows you. Panic, baby. This is it. Dave is panning the living room, and what you see is what you get.
So the problem is going to be when you try to rent a place out like this, as soon as a person come in, the first strike they're going to have against this place is the curb appeal, what it looks like on the outside if it's a decent person who wants to rent. The second thing that's going to happen if they get past that and walk in here, I watch women do this all the time. When they come in, they visually see where they can put their couch and their love seat and their chair and all their ottoman, all that type of stuff. Well, you really don't have no room to do that in here. If you have property here, it's important after an eviction to clean it up, do whatever we're going to do, and try to get somebody to rent it back out. So we hadn't been over here in a while, but I come by periodically to check on it. But again, what's happening is if it's only so much you can do with these properties when you're trying to protect somebody's property. I mean, you can ride by and again, the proof is in the pudding. That's why it's important to know what type of house you're buying. Unfortunately for Yasu, he didn't know what type of property he was buying. Somebody sold him this property and he just got stuck. So as long as these type of renters are in here, he'll do okay. We have problem getting them. Well, the girl upstairs, she does pay her rent religiously every month. Girl downstairs, there's always a problem and there's always a story, but she eventually ends up paying it. But the problem is when you put a person out like that over an area like this, you're gonna catch hell trying to rent this place back out. You're just gonna catch hell because you're not gonna get a person who wanna even come over here once they see this type of stuff and type of environment around here. It's just unfortunate that it's like that, but I'm just being straight up and I'm being honest. So the big companies, will they come over here and deal with this kind of stuff? Absolutely not. They will not come over here. They'll send letters out and these people camp out here for the longest. Me, a guy like me, I'll come over here. I'll hand the notice in a heartbeat and I'll stay on top of it and I'll make certain that I'll get people like that out of here. You know, but again, the problem is when you get them out of here, you get this type of stuff that you see across the street. Pookie, Ray Ray, Peanut, Chiquaqua, Shanae, I mean the whole gang. They're all over there shooting dice. You got your boys riding up and down the street. You got all kind of stuff going on over here. So it's unfortunate, but what can you do?